Hi again. As I posted the latest review, I noticed that we had hit 100 subscribers, which to me is just amazing. I've never really been that focused on the metrics of this, the likes, etc. But obviously, 100 is a very significant figure. And I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed, obviously, everyone who's liked, but everyone who's watched any of the videos. I just would really like to thank you and also hope you have enjoyed what you've watched and hopefully you've gotten something out of it. Terry O'Neill always used to say, if you get one thing out of a book, you're ahead. One good idea or one good lesson from a book. And a lot of the books I've reviewed, I certainly have gotten more than one good thing out of it. And I just hope that you do too. I've got to apologize to a few of my good friends who have had their income reduced considerably by having to buy some of the books that I've recommended. They're blaming me for their increased Amazon activity, but I'm just spreading the goodness around a little bit. The inspiration for doing this came from a couple of things. One was the kind of conversations we used to have at the post-training scoffs after the internationals, for example, which reigned over a lot of different subjects. You may think that, a combatives group would just talk about that kind of techniques and so on. Far from it. I remember particularly one topic was black and white movies, and whoever kicked that off, it went around the table and we all had a really enjoyable conversation. Also quite a bit of humor involved. But the other main inspiration for this, as I mentioned on the first video I ever did, was Jack Carr, the American author, former SEAL, who does a regular section at least every month, bullets, books and blades, where he talks about equipment and talks about books that he recommends. So a big tip of the hat to Mr. Carr. And since that first video I did, he has released his latest in his series, and the James Reese books called The Devil's Hand, which I've read, and it's right up there with his others and right up there in the top ranks of thriller fiction. So again, thank you, Mr. Carr. Not everyone is interested in all the genres we've talked about. You may be interested in combatives or martial arts or the fiction or whatever. And I don't expect everyone is interested in say, aviation or whatever I've reviewed. But I hope there's enough there for you to find something of interest, something to make you want to go and spend your money on Amazon. In the future, we're going to be continuing. I've banked quite a few videos. I've got a whole playlist of over 30 just on one topic, which will be coming up soon, and quite a few more ideas. Possibly at some stage I might try to do a couple of interviews. There's a couple of people I'd like to have a long form chat with, probably about books, but also about the topics surrounding the subjects we're interested in. But that's in the future. I'm not set up to do that just at present. If you've got any suggestions for a book you'd like to see reviewed, the email address, the Working with Warriors at Gmail, is always underneath the video. Just send me a suggestion. I'd be only too happy to seek out the book and review it. So again, many thanks to everyone who has watched this, is continuing to watch it, and is following what we do on this channel. So I'll speak to you again when we reach 200.